Dan here, D Speed Shop. So last night, put the motor and trans in this thing. So that's pretty cool. It looks bitchin', for lack of a better term. So that's pretty awesome. Now, I know last video I said I was gonna put the exhaust stuff on, which we'll still get to. I don't know if we'll do it this video or not, but at some point it will have exhaust. What I was thinking was today's actually Saturday. If you want to get any hardware, today's our best chance to get anything versus tomorrow. And I don't really want to do it, but I need, well, we're changing the whole rear end, leaf springs, all that, which is heavy work. But Muscles out here helping me holding the camera. She says. Now, I'm hoping, so actually I want to go into town too. I want to get a transmission jack. I've been wanting one forever. Now we actually have a lift. We could probably use it, so it'd be $500, but make life easier to put center sections in, maybe, you know, a few things like that. So, you got me a floor jack one though.
Oh.
For peasants who work on jack stands.
Well, you are that.
I know. So, we have a bunch of stuff here. These are leaf springs I got from Speedway fucking months ago. 6 months ago. Longer than that. These were me for the 57 Chevy. So I actually got these on eBay through Speedway. This is the center section I just got from a local outfit just because it was easier to have. It was quicker to get, cheaper to ship, so I got that. And over here I have a 410 center section, so we'll drag that out. That's also a Speedway unit. And then we got some disc brakes for it. So this is one of those things where it sounds easy. Oh, we're just gonna change the rear end. The leaf springs, inevitably. Oh, I also got, Speedway got new shackles for me for the back, so I got those. These front bushings are always a hassle. So you can see here, Danielle, you can see here, we have like a steel inner piece there. So what happens is there's a bolt that's going to go through there, hold it all in. The bolt ends up rusting to that little sleeve, and then it's a nightmare to come out. We just kind of did that on that Monte Carlo there. Now, I don't think I've had this one apart before. It did sit inside for a lot of years, so maybe we'll get lucky. But worst case, you just cut that off with a suzzle, which we may end up doing just anyways. And then we'll just run into town and get a new bolt for that. I actually also got to get fine thread nuts to hold the center section in. And I was just, I got to write my phone. I was going to see if a local speed shop had, clean that out too, a gasket for that would be kind of nice. I'm going to put 410s in it just for playing around. But ultimately, before we go probably a power tour or whatever trip we decide to do here, I'll end up changing that for the center section that's in Danny's Chevy 2 Gaster. So we'll do, like the cup game with 4 9-inches. That's what we're doing for center section. So we'll get that all taken care of. So I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, I realize, but that's actually a lot of work. So hopefully we can get that taken care of today. And hopefully we get that taken care of before noon tomorrow. So anyways, we'll put this thing up in the air. I'm gonna lift it up, let the rear end hang. We'll see where we end up. Wow. Well, this thing's got spacers on it. Huh. How about that? Guess we'll see. Oh, it does too. So we got the thing up in the air. Just rip these off. And see if these leaf springs come out. I will say they look in nice shape. Unfortunately, or fortunately, everything, remember that's over there, has been undercoated.
Oh, the big fry bar's right here.
Yeah, I didn't want the big one. So we might luck out and be able to just get to that without hating life too much. But we'll see what happens. So we're just gonna pull the wheels off. But now you can get in there, and then the back shackle. Actually, everything looks in really nice shape. But everything was undercoated So this thing has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 leaves. I think those are 4 or 5, and they're got way less arc in them. So that's how we'll lower it. We can pick off some of this undercoating and give it a little shot before we put it all back together. Otherwise, I'm just going to pull the shocks, pull the U-bolts. No, I'll just pull the shocks. Oh yeah, I'm going to take the e-brake cable off. Oh, it's actually kind of a bigger job than I was wanting to do here. There's no hammer, eh? If I did the back brakes on this thing, this might be a good rear end for something. Like another Tri-5 Chevrolet. Maybe a Model A. They're kind of narrow. Oh, we have to probably get in there and adjust it. Lame. Oh, maybe not. Oh, the e-brake's on. Duh. Come on, Danielle. We didn't want it to roll. That's just a testament to the fact that the e-brake works.
Did you get it?
Can you edit that out?
No.
That was much easier. Well, these are actually good. They don't have a ridge in them. And I've clearly redone them. So that's cool. Well, maybe I haven't redone. I don't know. They look kind of miscellaneous. I don't have my brake tool with me.
You do that when you had a flashlight.
Flashlight. Where are we going to put all this stuff? What's that?
We're about to fall over. Too heavy on camera.
They're too heavy. They've been eating too much. Did you just walk into the rolling stand? That's embarrassing. I need, where are my brake tools? I did buy some. Nope, nowhere there. Okay. What a pair of vice grips, we have those.
He just left you guys.
Well, you called them fatties. I thought they wanted a minute to
I didn't
themselves.
call them that. I said the camera's heavy. Look at those gloves though.
All the wrong tools. Yeah, they're pretty sweet. They broke in nice. Okay.
Now available at ddspshop.ca. And this other one.
How about screwdrivers? You got those yet? Okay. So we go. Got all that stuff. What? Why is it pink light? It just hurts my eyes. It's so bright. You gotta change the color. I can't see.
It's not pink.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's white.
That is pink light. Okay, so I'm gonna end up.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
It was pink. Weird.
it is so bright. Okay.
You want me to dial her down a minute?
Yeah, maybe pull her back.
Oh no. There.
Don't worry, the lights come with instructions. I'm done now. But the big thing was we had to get, well, I wonder if I should put a new cable on the back. I gotta try and fight these out, which is a bit of a hassle. But we'll just reuse the existing cables. That's what I did on the last one, and it worked out just fine. But anyways, we'll go take the wheel off the other side, do the same deal, undo the shocks. Actually, I don't know if I have another set of plates. Because that'd be nice, some sandwich plates. Sandwich. Okay, let's get the other side dialed together. So I've had a change of heart. Instead of screwing around, taking the brake line and all that out of the brake itself. I'm just gonna take this all apart and I'll just buy a new brake line, because there's no way those little tabs are all old. They'll break, so they'll stay together in this rear end. So it's a good thing I took the, you know what I need is a socket and impact. Did we ever find that yesterday?
The impact I
Oh, it's right here.
Yeah.
Wrong socket. But I'll just buy a new brake line. I actually think I have one, again, somewhere. You'd think I'd start keeping better track of that stuff. Not. But I'll order a new brake line. We can get that done later. And then this can all stay together as one piece. This is not really cool. How can I get this? Somebody put the jack right in the wrong spot. Okay. Get that out. Let's find threads. Let's not lose that. Do this. Do this. That's out. Put this back together so I can hit my head on it later. Right away. Well, that's hot. It's hot. It's hot, Danielle. It's almost like somebody impacted it off. Okay. There we go. So that is cool. We got the shocks off. Well, shocks loose. So they'll come out no problem. So now we'll get the torch. Put a little heat on these bolts there. Man, there is so much grime in there. It's crazy. We get all that stuff out. This will just pop out. So that's cool. Yeah, so actually now that I'm still coming back to me, I ended up cutting these and I moved these somewhere else. So I have to do that anyway. And then the stock stuff will all just work on a new diff. And as I recall, I had to beat the hell out of the fuel tank as well. Fold this little lip down. Now we gotta take the exhaust off. Those bolts are gonna be the problem. If those bolts screw a guy, it'll be an all-day event. Or Sawzall. Where did I put? Oh, the torches are far away. Dang. Okay, let's get on that. Okay, so we'll just have a nice gentle flame. Let's see if we can just kind of heat this bolt up. It might not need it, but you know what? We'll give her a little heat. So again, this is just gonna, the heat will work through the bolt, and hopefully if there's any corrosion on the that little sleeve, it'll kind of break that loose. Now again, trying to keep the heat not too crazy, because it'd be nice to be able to reuse these leaf springs because the bushings aren't really that bad. I was just telling Danny I was contemplating not changing them at all, but the blocks are kind of hokey poke, especially if we're gonna try and put a bunch of power through this thing and do miscellaneous, you know, burnouts and all that. So when you put blocks on, it just acts like a lever, right? Because now the rear end is, you know, 2 or 3 inches above the spring. So it's gonna have axle wrap, it'll have a whole lot more energy to do that. So we'll just kind of heat the head up. It'll transfer the heat all the way through. Maybe a little croiling in there. And we'll see if this comes out. Doing this on a lift versus on the ground is kind of nice so far. In worst case, we got Sawzall blades. Okay, so that bushing's on fire. Let's go to the other side. So I'm just gonna same deal. I'm gonna get this thing red hot till the bushing starts to light up, and we'll go back and forth 2 or 3 times, and then we'll try our luck. So let's see. We can do this just by hand first.
Tell me that.
Well, it's a pain to... Is this on even? If it is, that's mint. Son of a gun, I think it's coming out. Nice.
Son of a gun.
Well, look, it's got a gap. Son of a gun, I was not expecting that. All came apart. So that will just come out now. That was freakishly lucky.
But we're not going to touch it yet because it's very hot.
It's very hot. Want to try the other side?
Heck yeah.
See if we'll be equally as lucky. What's going on here? Oh, there we go.
We didn't like the undercover.
There's a bunch of junk. This one has a bunch of schmutz there. I don't know if I grabbed it or not. This thing is just a little bit too high. I think that's loose already. Wow. This car wants to be driven if this is what happens, because this never happens. Any car guy watching this knows.
You're going to say it's fake.
I'm not gonna lie, if I saw this, I would say it's fake. Like, this is Saturday morning TV bullshit right here. I'll just unbolt the leaf springs and change them. Come on. Wow, okay, well that's awesome. Son of a gun. I thought this was gonna be an all-day event, hating life, torching, burning, crankiness, you know, not just Danielle. So now, all we gotta do is pull these shackles off the side, which is nothing. What do I got going on here? Oh, brake lights.
I like looking at you from my level because then they really can get the evil glare I'm giving you.
The judging?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to undo these bolts on the side here, be nothing. And then we'll have to drop this thing down. What can we do here? Actually, we can just do this. Move this out of the way. Hold that. Okay. Impact gun rules are the same as regular gun rules. Don't pull the trigger. Unless you want to kill what's ever ahead of you.
Watch your head.
Oh, we're gonna have a couple of ice shoes. Set this right on the ground here. Can you hit anything else? We're doing okay. With the welding helmet. Hold more things. Okay, there we go. So now, I need to be out. I'll just undo those shackles, and this thing will be taken care of. These are on there. I wonder if I should take a little load off of it.
Just picture Morksky's face.
In prison? Okay, well that one kind of moves. This exhaust is now in the way. How are we doing there? Nada. Well, we could pull the front bolts out. Let it slam to the ground. Let's see if that makes life a little easier. I'm pretty impressed if we can actually just reuse these bolts too. We'll go to town and get some real grade 8 hardware. Actually, do I have... I just impact this at this point now.
The bolts are not hot anymore?
Well, they're spinning, so if I can just put the impact on it. Where did I put the impact?
Oh,
I gave it to you.
It's there.
Good chat, Danielle. Good chat.
I got it for you.
Did you?
Yeah.
Let's go up there. See if I can zing these. I don't know where my little wobble socket is. Oh, this might.
I thought you broke your little wobble socket.
Well, I did, but then I welded it back together.
Oh, right.
That's new. I wonder if I've changed that.
You know what? I bet there's a video to tell us.
Oh, the back shackles, I clearly have not. Where would there be a video? Oh. I need something. What do I need? What do I need, Danielle?
A brain transplant.
Ouch, dude. None of that's gonna work for me. For how easy it came out. Is this right? Really want this to fall on me either. Where's that screwdriver I kicked? I now need it. Oh, there it is by the distributor. Where's that light? Look at this handy little guy.
Available at dudyspeedshop.ca.
All the right tools.
Was that sarcastic?
Yes. That's my Lobo tools, though. It's just keep using them and see what happens. Is that turning itself out, or am I just wasting precious minutes of our Saturday? Is it, or is it just spinning?
No, I saw it.
Oh, there we go. It's out. Come on. So that's cool. Now, we should be able to this one's in there. Scare you a little bit?
I don't know what I was about to fall on my face.
That now is stuck in the bushings. So we can do one of two things. We can undo the diff. I'd like to take it all out at once if I could. Is there a big pry bar somewhere?
Yeah, it's on the right here.
Why would you grab it like that? Maximum leverage. Ooh. Oh, the 4-post is gonna be in the way now. How can I get in here? There we go. Maybe I can lower this thing a few inches, eh? Okay. One more. There we go.
Good job.
What's that?
Good job, muscles.
This side seemed like it was a little more sheathed. Oh yeah. Yeah, that side's. That one's gonna need some hammering. Where's the big hammer? It doesn't sound like it's moving. Very nicely. Oh, maybe. Nope. Wow. That guy is in there. Okay, well, we'll have to spray with a little oil. Let it sit for a minute. Maybe I need to sit for a minute.
It shows your muscles.
We're out of Croyle. We gotta go spend $700 on Croyle today. So these haven't been, why would I change? I can't imagine I would have changed that.
I bet. You want to hear my working theory?
The bushing sacked out. Yeah.
My working theory is that you were lazy and all you had to do is put that block on it. So you just got the front out so you could slide the block on and you rolled this out so that you could do it.
There would, no, the block just, I lifted the diff. I know I did that.
Oh.
But there's no reason I would change that bolt for any reason. That's what I'm thinking. There we go.
Oh man, royal.
Was that gonna fall off? Ooh, it might. Well, I guess it'll catch on the something there. Just don't stand under it. It'll be probably fine. There we go. Perfecto. Yeah, okay, I'm in. So now I need to remove the brake line. So this should just go nice and slow. It's fine. It's totally fine. Just move all the things that can spring and scare me. Okay. Let's clean everything off, move these tanks to the way, and let's drag it out. That's going right where you have that thing. Baby?
Well, I'm looking for my gloves.
Feel like you're not listening?
I don't know where they went.
Good talk, good talk.
Oh, what were you saying?
That I'm gonna pull that diff out right exactly where you put the camera.
Oh, well, I'll move the camera, but I was looking for my gloves so that I could help you.
I'm beyond help.
Yeah.
Why'd you turn the camera on? I'm not even ready yet. I'm not camera ready.
Well, I thought
People.
we were camera ready.
I just look camera ready all the time, but I'm not.
Yes. Well, I'll turn them off then. Well, let me get my phone too.
Action?
Listen, Mama wants her paycheck. Video. 0.5. Okay. Action.
Oh, it's jammed already. What's this jammed on?
Oh, it's on the transmission jack.
What? Transmission
The
jack?
cord.
The cord.
The brake line or whatever.
Can you wiggle it?
Yeah.
What's it? I don't understand. I don't see what's going.
Oh. Have to edit that. Like it's.
Oh, hang on. It'll go now. Probably fall off the lift.
I missed it.
You missed it? All that?
Well, I was getting your thing.
This didn't quite go. You know, for a little guy, it's heavy. I should take my phone so I don't smash it.
You know, we for sure changed something with the back here because I remember we were getting all frustrated with it. And I like lifted the one end and you're like, wow, you're so strong, Danielle.
I think that was on the 55 gray car.
Oh.
This thing, all it has, like the bushings are all stock. They're sacked out. Front bushings are okay, but they're original. The diff is all, like nothing's been painted, so yeah. Okay. Well, do I hang some leaf springs in here, then go for a parts run?
Yeah.
Oakley dokley. So let's put these shackles in. Now, I will say these ones actually are in decent shape. The bushings are still sacked out, so they sell bushings, but I didn't know what we were going to get into. So I thought, you know what, we'll do this. And I like these ones. They have nylock nuts. Not that it really matters. You can obviously do it at any other time, but the other ones just have like a, it's kind of the same idea, but they're like a castle nut. That's a factory one. I don't know. I like this better. Spare no expense on my babies driving with me, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you're supposed to put grease in here or not, but I am going to because it's a hassle taking them out. So a little grease goes a long way. Actually, I want to grease the whole deal up just a little bit. These went forward, I think, right? Is that the direction?
I don't think I'm the one to ask.
Okay, we got that on there. So now they have, on a wagon, they're a pain. They have to go through this little dealio. And then squeeze that on. So that's cool. Put a little bit of grease on that. Actually, I should have put the other bushing in first. That was my mistake. Pull that out quick. Okay. Here we go. Now it'll just fit on like that, but first,
I always like new parts on old junk.
new parts and old
so
junk.
shiny.
It really does. It really does. Okay, so that's that. Let's grab a leaf spring and we'll put her in. And then, yeah, it's working pretty good. I gave everything just a quick spritz outer coating under there. Everything else is probably not too bad, eh? Maybe we'll give it a quick scrape and then we'll... A Morty repair, I've been to jail super scraper. Just get the real junky stuff off here. I will say, for a criminal, he does know how to pick the scraper. I'll grab the other one from the other side. I mean, he's got undercoating while we're out too. Look at that. And whenever someone looks in here, I'll be like, wow, somebody cared about this thing. Little they know, I don't.
That's a lie. You love this thing.
I do love this car, yeah. Okay. So now, same deal. Actually, I want to plunk a little grease in there. See if that'll make any difference. This isn't a kid-friendly part. We like to have fun here. What's this? Okay, so that's cool. Now I gotta put a little shmoo in the back here. Just cause. Oh, I wonder, you know what it is? I think the leaf spring's all the same. But see how that one's curled upwards? And this one's curled downwards. So I bet it's not gonna have any spring rate difference. It'll just literally be lower. You know what, I want to put washers on this too. That's how I know it actually hasn't been touched, because there's no washers on it. Do I have a washer? Danielle, do I have washers?
Aren't they like up?
I want a flat washer. Nah. I'll put this on, it'll be fine.
Do you also need to get washers while we're at it?
We could, but at this point the damage is already done, so. A lock washer is basically the same as a flat washer. Okay. Ooh, snug fit. Is there a little pry bar around here? Just the big ones. Oh man, that is in there. This may take a little bit of messing around. Brand new. try it this way. Nope. This is where that all thread trick is handy. What are we gonna do here? I need a bigger hammer. Where's the other hammer? This one?
Nailed it.
It's a little bit out to lunch. Where's the... This one might work. Not exactly. Grg. Not quite, eh? There's no light here. Come on, you bugger. According to my eyeball, this should just go in.
There you go.
There you go. Okay, so that's that. Now, plop this guy down. Yeah. Oh, where's the grease? Yeah. If there's grease in it, it'll be fine. So there we go. Put that guy on there. Now we'll wait till there's some weight on this before we snug it all up. There you have it. What is this called? Not bad. Do the other side right quick. And then I think we should be able to hang the rear end in, go through a little, what do we need for parts, and get a few things.
We're gonna change our battery.
Why is everything so heavy? So we got the other leaf spring in. Ugh. Will this fit across here, you think? Perfect. So now, still young at heart. So we got her all together, kind of loose.
Do you want to resample the noises you made when you were getting out from under the hood?
Ah, yay! So now, what's going on here? There we go. There we go. I did modify the fuel tank just a little bit. Like there's lots of room here, but as the leaves squish, the diff will actually go backwards a little. But there we go. That was kind of a lot of screwing around. Oh, you know what? We didn't. Paper, there has to be a paper towel there. We hosed this thing down with brake clean. I was like, why do I smell brake clean? Just to get all the stuff that may have been in the travel. This thing has a little magnet in it too, which I've just covered in dirt.
What's the magnet for?
Just to hold metal.
Your head hit that.
My head hit nothing. So, get all this off. Actually, a little compressed air is probably what we need for that. But Put that there. So this is in. We have a list now of things to get. U-bolts, because the ones I have here are too long, and I don't think anyone's open today. Well, Princess Auto is, so we're going to use trailer U-bolts. We'll have to do a little measuring, but that should be fine. And the next one, we'll put the center section in, put the axles in. Maybe we'll start doing the brakes, but really I want that all together so we can set it back down on the ground and we can start measuring for a drive shaft. We've got a couple of miscellaneous ones there, and there's one over there, but I feel like we're going to need something custom lengthwise, and I'd like something that's a little sturdy. So I'm going to a town next week for work, so I'm going to call the drive shaft guy, and Danny will probably have to do all the work. Go run around and do it, but then... And then
install it myself.
That'd be sweet. But really, at this point, motor trans are in. If we get the rear end all dialed together and in, then it's kind of little stuff, plumbing and all that. The biggest issue is going to be, I got a tilt column with a column shift on it. Hopefully we can MacGyver that to work. If it all goes sideways, we're putting in a ratchet shift, which I'd rather not do. So hopefully we can make it look cool. I mean, this thing is going to look identical from the outside, but it's going to have all sorts of money put into it. Like, it's just crazy. But when it's doing burnouts for distance, it'll be neat. Okay, I'm ready to go get something to eat. I'm starving. I'll be back on the next video. Thanks for watching. Buy a shirt you can't get.
Not that one, but you can get...
This one?
This one, you can get a hat, you can get the work light, you can get the gloves. All of DD's
I saw earmuffs inside.
Those are the test ones for us.
Oh, I will say those gloves, Danny was saying, those gloves, I've used the crap out of them. It's the exact same glove I've been buying forever off Scamazon. At least this way we get 30 cents. And we promise to waste it on 4 9-inches. All right, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.